Hello, my friends, and welcome to segment 4 of getting ready to greet that wonderful Chag of Pesach. We said last time that there are certain chametz that I have to get rid of. How do I get rid of it? We'll talk about that in a moment. I want to take a break because this year we find ourselves in a special situation. This year we find ourselves that many people are going to be home for Pesach where they never were before. And they're home, and some people, they've come to TheZone, or they've gone to other places and they've learned how to keep the Torah. But I'm going to be home this year, and it's going to be difficult because in my home, they don't keep Pesach. They're very nice, and they respect what I do, and I respect their lifestyle, but still, there's going to be chametz on the kitchen table. I'm going to come eat dinner one night. I'm going to make my own food, maybe. I'm going to have paper plates. I'm going to buy all the foods that you're allowed to eat, all vegetables and salads and most kosher tuna fish. The religious ones are kosher for Pesach, and American cheese and milk and most orange juice. A lot of foods are kosher for Pesach. I'm going to eat my dinner, but my mother is going to have bread next to her. What am I going to do? So we have to know that you don't have a nervous breakdown. It's not your bread. It's your mom's bread. And you can't scream at her and say, "Ma, throw that out." That's not your job. If she'll listen to you, if she'll ask you, "What do I do with this bread?" If she'll listen to you, then you tell her before Pesach, "Ma, we're going to buy a different kind of bread. We're going to buy matzah. It's going to taste so good, and we're going to throw out this bread, or we're going to put it away." So that's what you do this year when we're home, and it's not so easy. We find ways to live, and of course you should call your rabbi and find about specifics. What do I do if there's chametz all over the base? You'll find out. But tonight I want to talk about how do I get rid of chametz? What do you mean you get rid of chametz? We said the chametz is the 5 grains, and if it rises because it was mixed with water and wasn't baked within 18 minutes, it becomes chametz. I have to, what do you mean get rid of it? What does that mean? So we know that the Torah tells us you should destroy chametz from your homes. There's different ways that I destroy it. First, I search to make sure that all the chametz is in one place. So when I wake up on the second day of Pesach morning, I'm really hungry, and I go downstairs, I make myself a coffee or tea, or I take an orange juice, and I don't go to my bread basket and take out an intimate donut like I do every other day. If I'm going to leave the intimate donut in that bread basket, I'm going to forget and I'm going to take a donut. So first we search for large pieces, or if we have regular cake or bread or pizza or pretzels or cookies in my kitchen, I put it away so I won't eat it. I won't forget. I put it into my cabinet, and I put a little sign, not tape the cabinet closed and close it with a hammer and nail. No, I put a little sign, a small little sign, and it says chametz. So it'll remind me not to eat from the food that's in that cabinet. The same thing in the refrigerator or the freezer. If I want to leave my pizza in the freezer, I want to leave my chametz type of foods, whatever they are, in the refrigerator, you could leave it in the refrigerator. But put it in a bag, put it in a corner, put it in the back, and make sure in front of it there's some kind of reminder that tells you this is chametz, don't eat it on Pesach. That's all. So get rid of it means to put it away, that I shouldn't eat it by mistake. And that's why we search our house also for any large pieces. Again, I said we won't eat small pieces, but a large piece, if I find it on Pesach, I might eat it. So we search and make sure we put all our chametz together and we put it away. But what the Torah says to destroy it. So in order to do that mitzvah of destroying, we take a little chametz also and we burn it. The morning before Pesach starts, this year the first night of Pesach was Wednesday night. Wednesday morning in a normal place, we would burn the chametz. But this year, because of the situation that it's dangerous outside, we don't burn the chametz. You're not going to make a fire in your kitchen. We don't want the fire department to come to your house. You're not going to burn it in your kitchen. You're going to not burn the chametz this year. This year you're going to destroy it. I heard from Rabbi D, Feinstein, Shlita, you should live and be well. He said that this year, because it's dangerous, you take a small little amount of chametz on Wednesday morning, a little Cheerio, a little pretzel, and you hold it between your hands and you crumble it up into small little crumbs over the bathroom toilet. So it falls in the toilet, and then when you flush it, it's gone. My dog won't be able to eat it. Nobody's going to eat it. It's going to wash into the sewer. It's going to be gone. That's the same when I'm stuck. It's the same as burning the chametz. So A, I check and I put it away. B, I burn part of it, or this year we're not going to burn it, we're going to crumble it up. C, we said you sell it. How do you sell it? You don't take it to the corner and sell it. You don't load it up in a shopping cart. You go to your local rabbi on the phone this year, online, and you fill out a form. I give you permission to sell my chametz. He doesn't touch the chametz. The chametz stays in your cabinet. He sells it to a non-Jew for the 8 days of Pesach, and after Pesach is over, he buys it back. So you sell it. And one more thing we do is we nullify it. Because maybe I'm not going to sell my crumb underneath the couch. I don't even know that it's there. I say in the Hebrew, it's in the beginning of the Haggadah, I say, I am nullifying all chametz that I saw or I didn't see. It's not mine. It's like dirt of the earth. I make it like nothing. I nullify it. So those are the three things we do with chametz. And that's what I do if my parents have chametz in their house. I don't have a nervous breakdown. And the next segment, we're going to talk about how do I make sure there's not a drop of chametz in my kitchen, in my oven, in my refrigerator, in my stove, on my counter. We'll talk about it then. Thank you so much for listening, and looking forward to seeing you soon.